G'day, g'day. Here we are, NFL Week 6, first game of the day over. Would have liked the Jets to win there, knock out some of those Circa survivors, but they covered, so good result there. First leg up on the round robin three-teamer that was released last night on Vegas Horse Bulls and My's weekly Circa contest, so two more to get over the line. First game of the day, look at these early games, give you an insight. A lot of money on this game, and we're looking at close to 70% of the rec money, of all the money is on Steelers. Just want to dive in to just check the teaser money. No, nothing significant. But we are 84% of the master money is on the Browns. So, as it stated last night, this is a game that we're on. I ended up buying it up a little bit, but majority of the master money is at 6.5, bid at 7, touch at 7.5 when it was around there. But early in the week, when the lines open, there was even some 5.5 and 6 taken. So it feels pretty strong. The Browns here, divisional game. You know how they can go generally. So Steelers, I think, coming off the bye though. I don't know how their stats read on that, but right now, heavy money. The house is going to need the Browns, as are the masters that have bet with us. Total is like 68% on the under, 100% of the master money is on the under. See where that's played at. 38.5, and some bought up to 40. So, or bought 0.5 up to 40. So 38.5 is where all that money sits right now. Money line is just, again, heavy Steelers, but 98% of the master money on the money line is on the Browns, anywhere from plus 260s down to the 250s. So go Browns. The rest of the games, Cardinals, Colts. It's about 55% of the money on the Colts, but diving into that. And if we look at the master money, it's about 67%. But a lot of that's early on, 7, some at 8, some at 10 actually, some 6. 5 is what it opened at. So some early money there. Got the 5. On the flip side, some plus 7.5, which was a few days ago, I guess, before the Kyler Murray news, and then some 9.5 that came in this morning, and that's hovering around 9 now. Total, 67% on the over. Money line is what it is. So, somewhat balanced book right now. Not getting too wrapped up in it, but there is, as most of you know, the line movement on that one and how chaotic it's been this week. Rams Ravens, absolute standout game. Looking at 65% of the money on the Rams, 76% of the master money is on the Ravens, and that is at 8, 7.5. Bunch of buy and half points. The 8 is what the number was 3-4 days ago. This is the other part of the 3-team of the round robin that sent out last night. Ravens. Total well balanced. Money line is what it is. Seahawks, Jags. Looking at 65% of the money on the Seahawks. 97% of the master money is on the Seahawks. This is just Seahawks money all over the place. Was it plus 1.5 for a bulk of that, and plus 1? Bit of master money at the plus 2 on the Jags. House is going to need the Jags big here. 64% of the money's on the over. 96% of the master money's on the under. And this is at under 47.5. Got some decent action there. Money line fairly well balanced. But yeah, going to need the Jags there. Panthers, Cowboys. Looking at 62% of the money's on the Panthers, 98% of the master money is on the Panthers. Going to need the Cowboys there. +3 is where all that money sits. So it's sitting around 3, 2.5 right now. Big money on the under. Looking at 70% of the money's on the under. 82% of the master money. That's at under 50.5, 50, 49.5, 48.5. Looking at the way this went, looks like it was around the 48.5 opened, went up to 50.5. Where it's sitting at right now. No, it's back down to 47. So opened there, went all the way up and come down pretty hard and fast. Dolphins Chargers, well balanced. 75% of the master money is on the Dolphins. And this is all over the place too. Let's see. Something like +6 that it opened, went all the way down. Some +2 there got hit pretty hard. Miami. And then it went back up. So this number's been all over the place since it opened up at 6. Well balanced though. Master money chart's a little off because of the numbers that it started at. Total is super, super heavy on the over. We're looking at 82%, 86% of the master money. Looking at under 45, down to under 43, but the overs over 43.5, over 44, over 44.5. Let me just check a couple of players here, see what they've got. Open bets. Ravens first half. Strong money at the -10 on that Colts game. Texas Tech, interesting. All right, back to the games. Buccaneers looking at 68% of the money's on the Bucks, 80% of the master money. It's not big money, so I'm not going to dive too much into it. Total seeing really no action. Same here, Titans Raiders, little to no action. Well balanced. We are seeing 97% of the master money is on the Titans, but knowing where that number started, Jesus. Okay. So we're looking at somewhere that some have actually bought it from 4.5 to 2.5. Probably a derivative pricing error there. 4.5 is where a bunch of that action come in. 7, which the number must have been, open 6.5. So this game opened 6.5, and now it's currently sitting at 3.5. Total, no money, not worth noting. Patriots Saints, really well bet game, really well balanced on the overall. Looking at 81% of the master money though on the Saints. Bulk of that has come in at the 3.5. Bunch of money on the other side was at the -3, got it to the 3.5, and that's when they come in hard and fast. So +3.5 Saints is very popular with the master players when it shows up. Looking at 87% of the money on the over, 92% of the master money on the over, but it's not a ton. Over 45.5, over 44.5. Currently sitting at 46, so money's gotten it there. Bengals, Packers, nothing worth noting. Well balanced. 75% of the master money is on the Bengals. 14.5, 14, some at 15. Nothing on the total. And then Lions, Chiefs, well balanced. 65% of the master money on the Chiefs, but it's not enough to get excited about. And it was -2, -1.5 is where a bunch of that is. Total, well balanced, nothing of note. And then Monday night's games, as I've said on a couple of different things this week, Bears Commanders getting bet pretty well, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So as I said, released it last night. Am on the Browns. Am on the Ravens. House needs Jaguars big. Definitely going to need the Cowboys. Some smart money on -10, the Colts, like proper smart money. So when that info came out and it moved, interestingly, they're probably just sitting back waiting to go again on that one. And let me check those first halves because I did see, oops, all right, we've got 10 minutes. I did see some really significant bets there. And it was the Ravens. So we're like heavy on the Ravens overall, but there is some strong master money there. +4.5, bit at 5, +4. So it's 3.5 generally across the board now. A little bit on the money line there too. The rec money's looking at 70% on the Rams, but 100% master money's there. And we're looking around prices that do not exist right now. So, well, maybe they do, just not where I'm seeing them. So they're like almost 200. +200 is where the first half money line come in there. So apart from that, nothing else first half worth noting. All right. Let's go get them. Cheers.